laughing. There's a reason some people can make it acting. What's good? What is great? How y'all doing, man? Huh? Yeah, I'm bringing you another one. It's another one. Huh? First off, let me start this off by saying, this Saturday, you see that rogue dread? There's always one. There's always one. This Friday. Yeah, Friday. Y'all thought Saturday. This Saturday. Let me do that. What's good, ladies and gentlemen, the S&J Nation? It's your boy, S&J Screwface, y'all, and I need to put some lip chap on. I gotta put some lip chap on. First of all, before we get into the main thing of the day, I just want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for just rocking with me as the S&J Nation, you know what I mean? Big things pun, you know what I mean? Big things pun. Just stick around, you know what I mean? This Saturday, Screw Saturday's back, you know what I mean? Missed a little week. Blame Tom McDonald, don't blame me. This week, Saturday, me and Randolph dropping a new song called No Mercy, huh? No Mercy. Y'all gonna really like this one, trust me, man. I've been holding this one off because stay tuned. Now, I need y'all to go, the last video I did was Uppercut with Trey Stuckey. I need y'all to go get that to 35K. Yeah, we hit 30K, so now we trying to get to 35K. Yeah, we set goals as an S&J Nation, as a fam. Appreciate it. Big things are coming. I got a lot of major announcements I'm going to be making. But let's talk about something that I guess y'all want me to talk about. I was chilling on IG, just chilling. Or was it IG? I was just chilling on the internet, whatever, it doesn't matter where I was at. And all of a sudden, I got a message that said, listen, this wasn't the first message I got. Wasn't the second. Wasn't the 10th. Somebody goes, did you see how much Hotel Diablo sold? Did you see how much Hotel Diablo sold? And I said, wow. A lot of y'all been wanting me to talk about it and what does this mean for MGK, because the numbers are a little, you know what I mean, the tail of the tape. We gotta talk about the tail of the tape and what I feel about it. You know what I mean? Well, oh yeah, make sure you stream Uppercut on all streaming platforms, Spotify and iTunes. I need y'all to just keep that on rotate because them streams be the important part. Them streams be what you know what I mean? What them industry dudes be saying, what the world be saying. They be coming and knocking at cash doors. I'm saying, yeah, keep them streams real jubilant. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all put that on your daily mix playlist too. Stop playing with it. Stop playing. When I drop something, go ahead do that for me. So I know it's right. Anyway, so let's do a little recap. What happened a few weeks ago? Not weeks ago, I'm tripping. A few months ago. MGK and Eminem had a little beef. Back and Forth Records, Rap Devil, Kill Shot, bada bing, bada boom. Now, MGK went on to drop the Binge EP, which Rap Devil, his biggest song, numbers-wise, I think, which that was on. Now, if y'all know how streaming works, if you got a really big song like that and you put on your album, they count that for sales towards your album. So the wild part about it was MGK dropped the Binge EP after beefing with Eminem and ended up being, I think, his worst charting and worst selling album of his career. Now, that just don't make sense, right? Because just the way that things work, you would think that after a major beef like that, you'd only get more notoriety. But like I said, there's a difference between being famous and infamous. And I think the Binge EP made him infamous. Now, it sold. Let's go to the tail of the tape. You know what I mean? Tail of the tape. It's gonna be one of them, you know what I mean? One of them just, what does Scru think about this videos? You know, no real edits, just me talking. Okay, so binge EP, so 21,000 album sales the first week, which was his smallest debuting project. His project before that, Bloom, did 57K the first week. What did Hotel Diablo do, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's look at it. Okay. Hotel Diablo did 39K. 39,000. Let me make sure that's right. Check again, one more place. Hold up, let me see. Because that was what it was. It was on scale to do. Let's see what it actually. Yep, 39,000. Oop. Yeah, Hotel Diablo did 39,000 sales. 25, 39. What does this say about MGK? That rhyme. He's over. He doesn't mean this. Let me tell you right now. MGK selling 25,000 after having an Eminem diss and the biggest notoriety he had, to me showed that there was something drastically bad, drastically wrong going on over there. You know what I mean? There was, I know that they were probably panicking a little bit on that side. You know what I mean? Because that's really kind of the best case scenario. And who to know that after that you get 25,000K. Now he drops a project where he doesn't really diss Eminem except for maybe 13th Floor, not even really diss, just talks about it. He drops an album like that, which, by the way, I think I'm still gonna, if y'all want me to keep reacting to songs off of that, just tell me what songs y'all want me to react to, because I feel like I'm gonna do, I don't like do, if y'all notice, by the way, if y'all haven't noticed, the last like month, I really haven't been doing songs that I've had to edit, because you know when you use certain people's music, they claim it unless you edit it a certain way, and that is like, it's a lot of work doing that. And I got so many homies now that do music that I can hit up and they just send me stuff that I don't have to cut, that I like to show them love more because they don't be claiming. So that's the reason why you haven't seen me do like no mainstream stuff, even though I ain't gonna lie, man, listen, we be getting the same amount of views as some of these industry cats be getting. I'm just saying. But anyway, tell me what you want me to react to that, and I'll probably try to get on it. If I don't get on it, then I don't. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna make any promises with things that get claimed. So anyway, so when you do 25K after getting in your biggest beef that you've been in, it's bad. But what I also said was, it's not over. If MGK took some time off and came back, let people miss him, he'd be alright. He did exactly that. He went to the movies, he did Bird Box, he did the Motley Crue story, hit the road, did all this, that, and the third, and then he came back with another project. Speaking about what he's been through, what he's seen, what has happened. This is what this means. I'll tell you what this means. Bloom did 57K. Binge did 25K. Hotel Diablo did 39. 39. Okay, 25 to 39. Oh, here goes the math. 25 to 39 is 25. 30, that's 5. 35 is 10. So about 14,000. 39 to 50. Oh, it's a 40, or is it 57? Whatever the math. What this shows to me is he's climbing back. He's climbing back up. When MGK said the kill shot, make sure my mic's okay. When MGK said the kill shot missed him, what he was referring to, more than saying kill shot was whack or anything like that, I think, was saying that Now a kill shot should end my career. With this project, I'm gonna show y'all my career isn't ended. Nobody can look at these numbers or look at this trajectory and what they come to is that he's finished. The conclusion that you come to by just looking at this on a bar graph, scale, or a sliding scale, line graph, whatever you want to do it, just dots, he's going up. He's trending upwards. Excuse me. Woo. Woo. He's trending upwards. This is a win. This is not an L. Anybody who's looking at this like an L, you might have to check yourself a little bit and be like, yo, am I hating? Am I hating a little bit? To do 25,000, I don't know what kind of percentage of improvement that is, but that's a big improvement percentage. I don't think anywhere you can go up that high in anything and consider it a loss. Now, from 57 to 25 is bad. But 25 to 39, I think people are here's the thing that's going to annoy me. People are going to try to force this to be an L. They're going to try to force it. They're going to reach and reach and reach and call this an L. Listen, if going from 57 to 25, which is about half, which is more than half a drop, going from that to that, if that causes enough attention, enough reason to do all this stuff, like I say, I do videos about all this kind of stuff, and I really document this entire battle. I've documented this whole entire World War what, as I like to call it. I've documented it from the beginning, so I'm an MGK fan, bro. Keep it a buck. I'm an MGK fan, like, and you can do something in music, do some silly stuff. MGK didn't do anything corny enough for me to be like, I'm done being a fan of his music, because he dropped some good music this time around. So if we looked at 25 to 57 to 25 as enough reason to like crucify this man, then 25 to 39 should probably be enough reason to praise this man. I always say like this, and this is a rule of thumb that you can use for your life, continue to use it. A little quote you might, someone might quote me, whatever, just give me my credit, that's all. If somebody doesn't show the same energy towards you when they're happy or when you did something good as they do when you did something bad, then never take their criticism or their compliments serious. You hear what I'm saying? Let me say it again. If anybody shows more energy towards you when you fail than when you succeed, then do not take their gripes about you serious. Just don't. No matter how serious they are when you mess up. If you could sit here and just crucify a man of dropping that low, but then he rises that high and you just quiet, then I can't really take your initial, I have to go back to your initial problems with MGK, or initial way you felt about Binge, and be like, well, that's just not as valid to me anymore, because you're clearly just an agent of destruction for MGK. You're clearly not here to, and that's cool, you can have your bias, but baby, when I see your bias, it really makes it hard for me to take your arguments as serious. And like I always say, everybody has a bias, find the bias. But when the bias is just trying to destroy somebody, your bias is that I just don't like MGK, then baby, I gotta take your MGK opinions with a grain of salt, because you're not being honest. You're not even being honest with yourself. You know what I mean? So cows, man. Congratulations, my G. Congratulations, man. I think what this also shows is that Eminem's base, right? They will make it. Eminem is the first person I ever seen that you diss him and you don't get more clout. That's the first person I have. Listen, nobody, whether it's Tupac, Biggie, whether it's da 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 da, nobody. Well, now Tupac, you can't do that, or Biggie now, but while they're alive, nobody do I know. By the way, that doesn't mean that I think he's a bit better than Tupac and Biggie. Y'all saw my top 50. I don't put M before Tupac, Biggie, or Jay. What I'm saying is, I don't know anybody when they're alive, it's fan based, that's that rabid. Fan base wise, because you know how much discipline. That's the thing that impressed me the most about the Eminem fandom towards MGK. I mean, the Eminem backlash from the the MGK backlash from the Eminem fans. That's the most impressive thing. Because usually what happens is when somebody beats with somebody, anything that person does, the other group pays attention to because they want to figure out what's going on. So if you drop a project, they gonna go listen to it. Do you know how much discipline it takes for a whole fan base to just collectively be like, we just don't care. We just not gonna listen. No, here's the thing: is they cared about the binge EP, but they wanted it to fail so bad that they collectively just didn't listen to it. That is crazy. More of them came this time to check if there's an Eminem diss. Like, seriously. That's wild, son. That is wild. But he's going up. He's trending up 39,000. It's close to 40,000, which is very close to 57. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, I think he climbed more than he fell. Yeah, I think he did, or literally just as equivalent. So, I think MGK needs to keep staying with this wave he's on. I think that it's not even up to him anymore whether or not he gets asked about Eminem, because they're gonna ask him about Eminem. That's just going to happen. I don't think MGK should even expect that to not be a thing. The one thing that I said before this beef that I was completely wrong about is I said, yo, Kels, if you stop acknowledging the Eminem thing, you will not be the guy who got dissed by Eminem. Boy, did I underestimate the power of the Eminem fan base. And boy, did I underestimate the power of the media. Because there is no... I said that like MGK had a choice. Like there is going to be a day in which he can go to an interview and not be asked about this. So, like I said, you kind of have to lean into it now. Huh? I think you got to start coming out and talking about... Now, you don't got to take my advice. Who am I? Look at you, where you are. Look at where I'm at. And we're trying to do the same thing. You know what I mean? And we... You know what I mean? I know you, so... It is what it is. I don't know you, but I've kicked it with you numerous times. Multiple times. What's the difference between numerous and multiple? Sometimes I gotta think of weird stuff like that. Anyway, so so I think if you start talking more about how much it annoys you talking about Eminem, I think the audience will start getting more tired of it too. I think right now it's too, because I like doing MGK videos and, you know, M gets brought up in almost every one of them because for the last year, they've been stuck together symbiotically. For the last year, there's nothing either of them can do to not have the other one brought up. Like, Eminem is not immune to it either. When Eminem is doing a show and the crowd is chanting for Kill Shot, and he has to address MGK, and then it makes headlines and stuff like that, that's Eminem being stuck in it too. That was a very high profile battle. Both of them can't just dust each other and walk off. But like I said, I think what would shatter the internet, and I don't know if it's going to happen, especially after MGK's Everyday Struggle, because the way he said it, and I could even tell MGK wants to do a song with M bad, but his ego and his pride, which I don't blame him for, is not gonna allow him to just say it. So he has to say it like combatively, like he did. Where he's like, put us both on a song and see who does better. Instead of being like, yeah, man, I'd love to get M on a track, squash his BS, and just put out a track together. Listen, shady intern that watches my channel, nudge M a little bit, be like, yo, listen, the people are rocking with you either way you go. And we understand the Haley thing was weird. We understand he a clown forever for that. But what you do have to take into consideration is you used to be a wild youngster, 20-something-year-old too. And you definitely flew off the handle and said some things that you may regret now or go. I mean, you do regret now. We heard Marshall Mathers LP 2. You do regret now. So what we're saying is, if you could find it somewhere in your heart, if you can find it somewhere in your heart, if you can find it somewhere for the love of hip hop, not love and hip hop, for the love of hip hop, if you could just find somewhere to do a quick little 16 for my mans, y'all get on the track. If y'all just trying to break the internet one time, I'm just saying. And y'all could do like Tory and Joyner did it. Y'all ain't gotta be cool, but y'all can be dissing each other on the track. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. And I know saying this is probably gonna make M fans, or even if M sees this or whoever sees this, you gotta shoot for the stars, but whoever sees this, I know it's probably gonna make it be more like, nah, it's an even better reason to not do it, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. MGK needs it a lot more than Eminem does. And I'm not saying MGK's career is over, but like, he don't fully deserve what's going on today. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He deserves a lot of it, but not all of it. People are attacking him when he's doing 39,000, when he's selling over 10,000 more album sales than his last one. People are looking at him crazy. So, hey, I'm just saying. Like, comment, subscribe. What do you think of the album sales? Do you think MGK's done? Do you think Eminem destroyed it? Do you think Eminem ruined his career? Do you think Eminem ended MGK? We out. Love y'all.